Good evening from down under, everyone. My name is Romance Blitz, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y. This should be the cross playthrough and part 17 in the series, if memory serves me correctly. Last we left off, we had just done all the DLC missions, and we just did Shin's map. We're not going to do this because we're going to do the alternative one, which will take a little while to get to, but it's fine. Otherwise, we'll get straight into the episode. So, Aliens Adrift. And then afterwards will be another segment of some DLC. So we'll get straight into it. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying so far. Otherwise, we shall begin. Aliens Adrift. Hey mister, is the A event going into space? No need for mister, just call me Baku. Okay Baku, is the A event going into space? Well, right now it's headed to Panama, so space probably come after that. Huh, I don't really get it. How should I explain this? Travel between Earth and space is regulated, so the A event can't just go into space whenever it wants. Panama's where they keep track of those who come and go, so we can go up after we get permission from them. Thanks, pretty lady. Hey Brat, how come you're nice to her, huh? Cause you look like trash, I'm guessing. Shout out to Kuma, you're not any better. I bet space is gonna look amazing through the A Evans dome. For sure, I'm getting excited just thinking about it. It ain't all pretty scenery up there though. You mean that talk about alien attacks in the Earth sphere? Hey, no need to worry, that's what Shadows is here for. Anyone who wants to mess with the A event will have to go through us. But you can all just sit back and enjoy the ride. You'll be fine, trust me. You can speak for the folks on the A event at least. What's wrong, little lady? Still a bit scared? I think she's scared of me. Don't worry, I'll leave. That's not it. You'll remember Shadows too, right? There's nothing scary about you. Ah. Shadows is here to protect the A event and all of us, right? That's right. And what are you afraid of? Dad said Earth and space might go to war again. Humans can't stop fighting amongst themselves, how foolish. Hold on, Kamo, I don't think humanity is that dumb. The Revolutionary War opened a lot of people's eyes. I doubt they're in a hurry to get back to the violence. I find that hard to believe, but I hope you're right. But don't you worry, little lady. If anyone tries to start a war, we'll beat the heck out of them and make them stop. Thanks, your face may be scary, but you're super nice. Wait, scary? That's Cammy. That was that Cammy, right? Wipe that smirk off your face before I wipe it off for you. Everyone on the A event is counting on Shadows. Of course they are, they're the ones keeping them safe. Have to admit, it's not too bad being counted on. Sure ain't, we're not gonna let them down either. In fact, we'll keep everyone out there safe. Yeah, exactly, I feel the same way. Oh, is that a Chica over there? Hey Chica, over here, Chica. Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for everything you do, Representative Chica. You're always working so hard. Well, thank you. I'm afraid I can't do all that much as your representative, though. Alpha walk? Something like that. But I better be on my way. Take care, everyone. You seem to be in a hurry. She spends the little free time she has walking around the residential districts. Now you mention it, yeah, I've seen her walking around all sorts of places. At the floodgate. Minami. Yumoki. Sounds like the event is heading into space once they finish up the paperwork. Yeah. My first time in space. Mine too. Did your family have stuff they still want to do on Earth? Or was that they didn't join? Is that why they didn't join the super long range immigration fleet? I don't actually know. What about you? Are you interested in space immigration? I don't know that either. I just want to stay here. Here as in on the A advert? Yeah. You remember when I told you that Kano, that my sister died while she was in elementary school? Yeah. She was in the the choir at school, but she died right before a big recital 5 years ago. We normally didn't do much together, we barely even talked considering we were siblings, but then for some reason she invited me here to the very first recital. I still can't figure it out, why did she do that? Minami. I've been looking into some things since then. Things about your sister? Yeah, that's why I'm at the floodgate where my sister died. I'll help. Yomogi. If you want me to, I mean. Thanks. Yeah. Okay, I can't watch this any longer. Cross, why are you here? Listen up, Yomogi. At this rate, it's gonna get dark and light again before you make any progress. Or what does your strategy need the sun to set first? Is there a problem with taking my time here? You. Yes. I don't know what you two were talking about, but if you're looking for something I can lend a hand, I'm good with this sort of thing. Oh no, that's fine. I'd like to do this myself. Minami, it's almost time for the meeting. We should get going. We'll see you later, Cross. You know, I could have said, hey, we're all going in the same direction. Let's go together. I hope you appreciate my consideration. Anyways, would you like to come out now, miss? Now that the me eavesdropping on the teen drama show's over? I assume you knew I was tailing you the whole time. I'm a ninja after all. Let me guess, seeing Yomogi hard at work lit a fire in you and you couldn't resist asking me out, huh? Right? You wish. Okay, obviously not the type to go along with a joke, a lot like a chica. Don't compare me with that spoiled little rich girl. A real firebrand too, this one. No, but seriously, what's this about? I've got a meeting to get to, so cut to the chase. The 31st Autonomous Corps. That's the squad you and the old man were in. I want to know every little detail you gathered about them as a covert operative. Please. I don't think I've got the information you're hoping to hear. In the briefing room. Everyone, I have an announcement to make. The Averman has just received permission from the NLN to travel to space. That will stand indefinitely so long as we remain in compliance with the NLN Charter. Secretary General Ade must have pulled some strings for us. I heard about him from Arena. Sounds like he's pinning a lot of hope on the A-Event. We can't let him down, can we? The A-Event has gained some freedom of movement within the Earth sphere. Therefore, before we move into space, I'd like everyone to be aware of how things currently stand here. Mrs. Chica has graciously given me the honor of presenting that information to you. Heck yeah, a special lesson from Miss Anita. I don't really need that kind of reaction. First of all, the revolutionary finale marked the curtain closing on the conflict between space noids and Earth noids. And now, with the dissolution of the new Earth Federation, the nations have their sovereignty once more. As a result, the colony nations now have complete autonomy. It's basically the biggest reason that Earth and space had to fight went away, right? Meaning space, blah blah blah. Tongue twister time. Meaning space is at peace. I wish. Humans may have stopped fighting each other, but there's conflict coming from outside. After the Revolutionary War, our defeat at the Battle of Ceres allowed the Wolguru to evade the Earth sphere. Those mysterious aliens attacking us in space. Our first contact with the Wolguru was 8 years ago, but we still don't know a thing about them. In fact, I should say first conflict instead. They've rejected every attempt at communication. I wish they at least understood our language like the Convalents. They understood us, but they sure as heck weren't listening. The new F Federation dissolved. Each colony has been trying to fend off the Wolguru invasion individually. That they are succeeding is largely thanks to Neo Zeon. They're taking the lead in all the colonies' defensive efforts. Char Aznavour's Neon Zeon. He teamed up with Chairman Durandal and fought against Earth during the Revolutionary War. And while other space noid factions like Zaft, Axis, and the White Fang suffered heavy casualties. Neo Zeon under Char Aznavour managed to finish the war with most of its forces intact. A clash was expected between Earth under Emperor Lelouch and Neo Zeon, but with Lelouch's assassination and the swift in public support after the Revolutionary War, humanity managed to avoid that conflict. That said, there are plenty of people who believe the current peace is the calm before the storm, which means the possibility of another war between Earth and space. Again, Cowboy, humanity isn't that stupid. We have to establish that for ourselves. Fair enough, it's not like we can avoid seeing how things are going once we're up in space. Yeah, and if we're not careful, we might get dragged into the said war ourselves. Mysterious aliens and threat of war. I guess space isn't the sea of black and twinkling stars it looks like from down there. In addition to all that, the colonies are also dealing with foul Vex attacks. We still don't know who those guys are or what they're after. Whoever they are, they're targeting the A event on a number of occasions. So presumably, we can expect them to pay a visit once the A event is up in space. What's going on? Enemies? Reports of monitoring division, dimensional boundary distortions in the area are rapidly increasing. What? So space-time is twisting? Are the insectors coming? Aliens Adrift. Okay. Yeah, we can... So... all about are done by it. I don't actually know anything about it except, again, what's in Super Robot Wars. I kind of get a small understanding of it, but I don't actually know the canon. He's not that. Dun dun dun. So, depending on whether or not some experience is going to get wasted a little bit, is going to solely depend on whether or not we can get to that equipment screen. Because there is some, there is actually some bosses on this map that require certain people to kill for secrets. Oh wow, show. Show, that's not nice. Come on. Ferry delivery service is here to save the day. So I hope they'll let us put on some piranha converters, but if not, oh well. Yeah, so clearly we don't get a chance to do that stuff. Oh well. Yeah. We get cheer at least on both units. Well, that's nice. So I'll use those then. May as well just do one of each. Not super worried about money. Alright, wait through our punches on this one just yet. So the voice actors on these ones have a set of lungs on them, I will say that. Now, I'll have a look at Todd's kill count, but depending on what it is, maybe I won't use him. Because there's just no point in wasting score and experience, depending on the situation. Yep, we're not going to worry about using Todd then. I'll show him off though. So he gets gain. Pretty nice. Starts with Lucky Star as well. But yeah, we're not going to worry about it. We'll use a couple of doses of Spirit. I guess it's not stronger. Okay. If it's not strong enough, then we're gonna go here and use the hand launcher. And I'm gonna pull you back. Actually, maybe I'll be strong enough if I do one more cast of Spirit. Nah, no dice. Oh well. Yeah, we'll just show off the hand launcher then.
Yaるならとことんまでやってみる。仕留める。当たるものか。
さすがだわ。やる。
Alright. And the turn. Left. So we have fortune gains, that's nice. Yeah, we can show the saber off.
Elgaim ならこれぐらい。いつまでもやられちゃいないんだよ。
セイバーを抜いて。
Alrighty. Yeah, use focus. When your energy is gonna drain, but it's okay. I just want these monsters dead. Show off attack sequence.
Jama をするから。よし、捕まえた。突っ込む。そこまでだ。
I actually like the animations of this attack too, it's very nice. I think that's all enemies dead now, so... Alright, which makes them both level 26. You're not wrong. How one knows them. I'm pretty sure nobody's got our point. Alright, so our main two objectives for this map is for Sho to kill the Black Knight and Dava to shoot down Knee. I don't know if it has to be Knee and Gubway. It's a bit varied depending on secret stuff. But I'm going to have Dava shoot them both down anyway, starting with Gubway. So, there's definitely a good chance for wasted experience on this map, unfortunately. But it is what it is. And there's a good chance it could happen on maps where they're all in. Now, can we upgrade them at least? It does not appear. Can we equip them with parts at least? No, because they're not officially joined. Yeah, I figured this might be the case. What about trained pilots? Can we train them at least? Nah, none of the above. Okay, it is what it is. So, I guess you get to kill Todd. Actually no, you get to kill Todd. You just get to do whatever. Okay. And I believe, yeah, the super assist cheers here. Okay. It's a little mean that they put Dava so far away, but it's alright. At least they're coming towards us. Alright. Alright, who has one of these? Okay, so you got one, and you can move pretty damn far. So if you go here, begin your movement, and I put you there, even though you're in serious need of energy. that the AA event might be able to fix. If it goes here. And then you go here. You pop that for me. Alright. You don't have to do anything. Alright, before we do anything. One. Oh, no, go back in the air. 2. 3. Yes, I remember this time. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And then we'll do some other stuff first. So, beat you down. What level are these guys? 24. What level are you guys? 25. Okay. Alright, it should be fine now if a Chica activates her thing, so... Alright, let's use this as much as we can. Then do it again. Then the item. Then 1, 2. 1, 2. Alright, so that should be that nonsense over now. Alright. Nope. Let everyone come closer. Let everyone come closer. Let everyone come closer. We don't necessarily want to kill them just yet. We just want to draw them in. Yeah, this is fine. Because we're gonna need to weaken. We're gonna need to weaken them before Dama goes in anyway.
俺の意志を嵐に変える。精霊よ、敵を撃ち抜け。このなめんじゃないよ。
I don't actually know if anyone's got mercy now that I think about it. Oh, well, thank you, Todd. You actually saved us a bit of trouble on that one, so, yeah.
貴様にも地獄を見せてやるぜ。この俺も舐められたものだ。ルーンドラヘも速さには自信がある。忍者の技を見せる。もう遅い。将来ザン。しまった。
Okay. Boom, level 30. Alrighty. We will use Unity once now. Then we will resupply the Dunbone. That way we can now do this. Alright, so where is he? He's over here. Alright, so he needs to be hit once in the shin, which we should be able to do. Trigger Magnum should be fine. Metal Shaft should be fine. Factoring potential crit damage. Alright.
お前たちの好きにはさせねえ。こういう時には
ヒートメタルだろうね。
メタル。ヒート。メタル。
メタルシャフト。こいつを食らえ。まともに。やつのが早いというのか。えい、邪魔をするな。 そこか。クールに避けるぜ。
君とジョーカーの相性は抜群だね。
Alrighty. The show can now come over here. Alright, that's gonna be fatal. Alright, so we can show off Force Slash at least then.
強いオーラを感じる敵が来る。力押しなら負けはしない。
Yeah, for most parts, the All Bat was a melee machines.
さすがだな。
They do have the occasional 1 or 2 ranged units though, but they're nowhere near where we are at the moment. Yeah, so as you can kind of see, we always use a couple of levels because we're not using the Prana converters, but we got to do these for story bops, so... Alright. Alright, so we can also do something about you. Now we only want to tap you gently, so... Wonder if there's a better person we could use to do that. I'm just trying to be safe by factoring in potential crit. I think this one should be fine. I do wish that I had Mercy already though. But oh well.
もらった。
Okay, it didn't crit. That's fine.
Nanto! だがこれくらいでは力押し以外の戦い方が私にもできると教えてやる。とどめを刺させてもらう。当たらん。
Alright. Daba. Oh, maybe not enough. We'll have to see if I can do something about that in a second. Alright. Kill that one. Kill that one. Kill that one. Alright, what else we got? That one, this one. Now, because of the wording of the mission, I actually find it safer to leave one enemy alive. So that one in the back there is actually not going to die. So we can do this. I don't like that. Is there anyone else we can use that maybe won't do as much? Nope, nope, definitely not. Nope. What about Spirit? What about this link? Can I do anything here? Crush and Smash. That might do it. But Smash is a guaranteed critical, so that might do it. Okay. So the main goal is for Double to actually just kill these two now and end the map. So.
ギャブレそうそう好きにはさせんエルガイムのパワーならやるんだビエー
No, like I said, I actually do love the attack sequence.
このギャブレットギャブレ一生の深く
Alrighty, spirits. Let's make sure we don't overlook that. Alright, so yeah, can we do something that won't kill it? Do we have anything even a slightly bit lighter than that? Not really. I could go for the kill on the counter, which would work too. I don't think there's any more chances to get Sith gauge, because we kind of used it all. Yeah. So either I risk it, or I play it safe and do this as a precaution. No, there's still nothing, yeah. Alright. I'll play it safe and I will use the counter attack to kill then. Or who knows, I might get lucky with a 30% crit.
ここで13人衆を止めなくては行くぞここは強引にうわ
Yeah, I did crit.
この私がパワー負けしている。好きだらけだよ。死にな。
狙いは分かっている。
Alright, and turn. Nope. You stay alive as a precaution. And yeah, he's running away. Oh. Alright. Coward, come back here. Oh, that's a guaranteed kill now, so... yeah. Let's do it.
ここで13人衆を止めなくては。エルガイムのパワーなら。やるんだ。
しまった。
Oh god, what a bad time for my nose to start acting up. Alrighty. Fancy seeing you here. I thought we'd seen the last of each other. You, me, and Sho were all bound to end up fighting like this, I guess. Fate's got a sick sense of humor. I'll sever those bonds with my own hands. Sorry, but that honor's going to me. Very well, Todd Guinness. You also know the bitter taste of defeat at his hands. I'll not fight by your side, but neither will I stand in your way. Heh, guess you and I are just fellow losers. But just you wait, I'm gonna make my way to the top. I'm not wasting this life. So the two of you are acquainted. You're the commander of the Poseidon forces. Quite the look you got going on. Does everyone like that in Pentagon? Sorry, does everyone dress like that in Pentagon World or whatever it's called? I would watch myself if I were you. Antagonizing us would hardly behoove anyone. What's that supposed to mean? My name is Gavet Gabley. See that you remember it. The name of the future ruler of this planet, after all. You've got a lot of nerve saying that right to an Earthling's face. You certainly rambunctious enough for a stray. I'll need to remind you by whose grace you now stand here. Leave it, Gabley. That spirit will serve us well in the battles to come. I gotta make one thing clear, I don't consider myself your underling. Very well, we in Boston Well have already agreed to form an equal alliance. An alliance, who exactly did you make that with? Our master has also joined us on Upper Earth. Say what? You did well, Demon Han. Lord Poseidon was correct to place his trust in the Extra 13. Seems you already fell short of your objective, however. Older Poseidon of Pentagonal World and Drake Loft of Boston Well. Now these two have sworn an alliance, the curtain has risen on a new stage for this planet. This conflict has just begun, I expect great things from you all. So thus, Pentagonal World exists in a completely different star system. Yeah, my friends and I are from there. We got sent here somehow. I did a search using the NUNG's database, but couldn't find any matching star systems with humanoid inhabitants. Guess that means there's no way for us to get back. Unfortunately, yes, at least for the time being. I'm very sorry we can't help you. That must be why Poseidon decided to just take this planet over. I wonder just how many got sent here from Pentagon people and heavy metals, I mean. It was enough of a surprise seeing people from Boston Well pop up again, and now we've got people from another star system in the mix. Sure, do you know anything about what sent you here and the others from Boston Well here? Well, I think the ore road opened back up when I was fighting the Drake army over the Pacific. And then you all vanished from Upper Earth, yes. I don't remember anything from after that. Next thing I knew, I was back up here and a year had gone by. I see. It's all a big mystery. I'm not a fan of mysteries. The most important thing is that it did happen and we can figure the rest out later. Yes, you're right. The problem here is that folks from Boston Well and Pentagon World are teaming up to start a whole new war. These are the Information Division's images of Boston Well's forces. That's the Will Wisp, which means Drake's up here too. I've heard of him, Drake Luft, an ambitious man who spread war across Boston Well. Sounds a lot like what older Poseidon, the leader of the forces we ran into today, did on Pentagon World. Kaio, my comrades, and I all fought against Poseidon's rule. From how things are playing out, I think it's fair to assume he's here too. Probably a couple of power-hungry madmen like them meet and the world domination is going to be next on their list. Who wants them up here? They should get back into the basement and stop bothering us. That's not how it works. Boston Well and Upper Earth are closely linked. What's that got to do with anything? Our leader, Queen Celia Lapana, explained it. Basically, wars in Upper Earth influence Boston Well and vice versa. So the war from here caused fighting to spread across Boston Well, which led to ore machines being sent here, which then aggravated the walls on Upper Earth even further. So if we don't cut off the route, the cycle of fighting will continue in both places. That's why we took down Drake and got rid of all the ore machines. We could bring back peace. So we could bring back peace to Boston Well. But now war's brewing over again. Sure, after you disappeared, humanity brought its fighting to an end. Countless lives were lost in the process, but the Earth Army cast off its chains of hatred. So that's how the war ended. That's why I believe we can escape the vortex of conflict that consumes Upper Earth and Boston Well. Thank you for the reassurance, Representative Chica. I think I can see some sort of light now. Hey Dubba, do you think Pentagon is caught up in that cycle too? What makes you think that? Poseidon and this Drake person met, and just like you, sure did. I don't think that's just a coincidence. Then there's something to it. I want to do my part to stop this whole mess at its root. Well, hold on a second. Let's worry about getting food in our bellies and a roof over our heads first. No need to worry, KO. We can offer you both of those. What, really? On this giant battleship? The A-Event isn't actually a battleship, it's a mobile city-state. In other words, it functions as its own independent nation. We're traveling the world trying to prove it in any little way we can. Yeah, though we gotta keep running into creeps who shoot at us wherever we go. Like these guys from Pentagon, they aimed at the air vent for no reason. Maybe they got information about the air vent from somewhere and wanted to add it to their forces. Wait, never mind that. Are you saying you'll take us in? In a sense, but more than that, I'm asking you to lend your strength to the air vent. Tell us what you want specifically. From the sounds of it, the people from Pentagon and Boston Well arrived here at slightly different times. If you come with us, we may run into others from your world. Okay, deal. I look forward to fighting under you, Representative Chica. Dava, are you really okay signing up just like that? Positive. We throw in with these guys, that means we get caught up in a fight that has nothing to do with us. That fight will have everything to do with us if we join this nation. Then there's your backwards logic again. Every time you pull that crap, I end up hurting. Are you going to leave KO? I mean, well, you don't need to worry, KO. They're not bad people. Besides, we can't do this alone. We're going to need comrades to take on Poseidon. I think this is the perfect opportunity. The A event will give us exactly that. You're not gonna keep gunning for Poseidon, huh? Sorry, you're really gonna keep gunning for Poseidon, huh? That's the plan. Ugh, man. Okay, whatever. Seems like I signed up for when I joined the Rebels. I guess I can lend you guys my skills as a mechanic. We appreciate your assistance, KO. I'll start from the stack I took from Poseidon forces. Can you actually use that heavy metal? Not the way it is now. I grabbed the buster launcher to go with it, but that's busted too. My mechanic's intuition is telling me that I can turn that broken mess into something incredible though. Sho, what will you and Chum do? Well, what's the matter, Sho? It seems simple to me. I guess we're working with you now, Representative Chica. And in return, we'll lend you whatever support we can for fighting your allies. Looks like we're hanging out together, Chum. Yay, this is great, Lewis. Matching Chum and Lewis dolls. What's that? Well, there was this doll of a Chum a while ago that sold like crazy. Chica, we could revive the trend. Make a Lewis doll to go with that one. That could be a good revenue source for the A event. Wait, what? Don't worry, Chum. We've got to help out the A event however we can. This is one hell of a break, Mr. Chica. The A event's going to be rolling in cash thanks to you two. Why's that? If you wish to rule, revel with the fairies. What? That's an old saying where I'm from on Patagonia World. And lucky us, we've got 2 fairies here with us. We'll be rolling in no time. Oh really? Okay, you convinced me. I guess I don't mind. Me neither. With that settled, let's work together as we continue the A event's journey. From here on, our range of movement extends out into outer space. We're almost definitely going to get caught up in more fighting, huh? That's what Shadows is here for. We've gotta be ready to deal with whoever comes at us. Various space-based groups have sent invitations to the A event, including with Supreme Commander Char as the World Neon Zeon. From the Red Comet himself. Damn, our little A event's moving up in the world. We're about to have a lot on our plate, huh? At least we have plenty to do. To our new comrades, welcome aboard. I'm glad we bumped into some trustworthy faces. Yeah, same. And we'll definitely find Marvel and the others soon. I hope you're right about that. I can tell these are good people, but I can't shake this strange feeling. Something feels different in the world's mood, something that wasn't hit there half a year ago. I wonder if this is what's putting me on edge. Alright, so we have a new assist crew member. Hooray! Okay, so we just need to use Tokumi one more time, which is fine. That's easy enough. And use Dorothy a handful more times too. Meanwhile, Jisei gets her upgrade, which makes it so now we don't need to worry about the health.
ではカスタマイズを始めましょう。
So, got Excel. So, we'll be able to do that once we move folks, so that one will be easy enough to level up as well.
お待ちしておりました。
Show off what's available now, so as you can see we've got some DLC missions to do, which we're definitely going to do. I'll do that off battle. We've got some relic missions as well. We got some assist chats, so I'll do them again off screen. Then we got some other side missions. And then the Bell of Londinian. So I believe last time I did the gaze first, so we'll do the Bell of Londinian first when we come to doing the side missions. But that's a problem for next episode.
お待ちしておりました。
I'll actually save and end it here, and I will do a bunch of stuff off screen, especially the front mission, just to get it on cooldown and level up assist link. So that is a problem for next time, so I'll catch you then.